Hello, this is the first of a series of videos to help you learn how to use Final Forms. Final Forms is a tool that Trotwood-Madison City Schools is using for registration as well as athletic and online forms. In this video, you will learn how to register for a new parent account. If you are a parent with a student new to the district or currently in our district, the first thing you need to do is to create a Final Forms account. In order to do this, you will need to visit trotwood.k12.oh.us. Again, you will need to visit trotwood.k12.oh.us. This will take you to our district webpage. When you get to our webpage, you will notice a Parents tab. When you hover over the path, you will need to scroll down to where it says Registration and Open Enrollment. Click it. This will take you to our registration information page. As you scroll down the page, you will see where it says Final Forms in blue. Click it. This will take you to the Trotwood-Madison City Schools Final Forms homepage, where you have multiple options. If you do not have an account, you want to begin where it says New Account. Click it. At this point, you are going to enter your information as the parent. Now, I am going to demonstrate for you how to create a parent account. You will first put in your first and last name. Then you will put in your date of birth. Next, you will put in an active email address. This is very important because you must have an active email address in order to use Final Forms. Now you will register your account. A confirmation email has now been sent to your email address. Once you get into your email address, you will open the link provided to confirm and activate your account. Your email address will say Account Confirmation Instructions. It will read hello and your name, and then you will be instructed to click the link below to confirm and complete your registration. Now you must create a password that you are able to remember. Once you see this message, you're finished. It's that simple. The next video will show you how to add a student to your parent account. Thanks for watching. Hello. This video will show you how to add students to your Final Forms parent account. After you have completed the parent account setup in Final Forms, you will need to log in to Final Forms and add each of your school-age children to your account. However, before we look at that process, I would like to remind you to continue to look at the registration and open enrollment page on our website. It is on this page where you will find each specific step of the registration process. It is important that you follow each step in order for your child to be successfully registered within Trotwood-Madison City Schools. Now, how to add each child to your Final Forms account. You will go to the Parents tab, click Registration and open Enrollment, and it will take you to the Registration Information page. You will scroll down to where it says Final Forms, and you will click it. This will take you to the Trotwood-Madison City Schools Final Forms homepage. You will now be prompted to log in to your newly created parent account. Here, you will put in the email address that you used to create your parent account, as well as the password that you established. Once you have done so, click Login. Now you will see where it says Add Student. Click Add Student. You will now need to fill in all of the white boxes with your student's information. If your child happens to be transferring from another district, please be sure to add the school's name. And if your child has a sport history, be sure to add information into that field as well. You will see that there are two gray boxes, one for student email and one for student ID. You will not be filling in that information. The district administrators will assign your child a student email and a student ID. Once you have completed all of the fields in white, you will click Create Student. And that is it. You have now created your student. Again, you will have to repeat this step for each student that you would like to have added to your parent account. Again, one important message. This does not enroll your child into Trotwood-Madison City Schools. You still have more steps to complete. Again, to know which steps you will need to complete, you will need to go back and visit the registration and information page on our Trotwood website in order to know which steps to complete in order to enroll your child into Trotwood-Madison City Schools. The next video will show you how to complete your registration forms on Final Forms. Thanks for watching. Hello again. Now that you have created your parent account and added each school-age child to your account, this video will show you how to complete your forms on Final Forms. You will need to go back into Final Forms and log in using the email address and the password that you established when you created the account. Once you have done so, it will show you the list of students that are attached to your parent account. In order to complete the forms for each student, you will need to go to where it says Incomplete Forms and click it. This will open up to a list of forms that you will need to complete for each student. What you will do is click each one and add the required information. Some forms will require you to read information, while others will require you to add information. Once you address and sign each form by typing your first and last name, then the form will turn green. Green is what you want. Eventually, you want all of your forms to be green. If at any time the child's information changes, you will need to update the forms. This can be done by clicking on My Students and going to Update Forms. Once you click Update Forms, again, it will open to a list of forms that you will need to update. This will allow you to make any changes to your child's information in order for it to be up to date, such as your emergency medical information, address changes, phone number changes, whatever the case may be. You will need to come back and change that form for each and every child that you have on your account. It is also important to note that for students in grades 6 through 12, they will also have to sign their forms. They will receive an email in their Trotwood Gmail account alerting them that they have forms to sign. As a result, these forms will remain yellow until the student has signed their forms. If by chance a returning Trotwood-Madison City Schools student does not remember their email address or their password to their student account, they will need to contact the Building Media Center Specialist, where they will be attending school in the upcoming school year, to receive their email address and or a generic password to use. They can visit the building page by going to the district home page, going to buildings, and scrolling down to the building where their child will be attending. From here, they can find the phone number to the building and ask to speak to the Building Media Center Specialist. One final reminder: the completion of the forms on Final Forms does not necessarily mean that your child is enrolled in Trotwood-Madison City Schools. This is just a step in the process. Please refer back to the parents page on the district web page by scrolling to registration and open enrollment and scrolling down to see all of the steps that need to be completed in order for your child to be enrolled in Trotwood-Madison City Schools. I trust that these videos have been helpful for you, and we would like to thank you for choosing Trotwood-Madison City Schools. Thanks for watching.